I've seen blue poles, so Jackson Pollock. And if that can be world renowned, some of the art I've seen from the person that hung a heavy weight that dripped paint on a rope, their art could be just as world renowned someday. It is cool painting. It is a cool painting. We've got it here in Australia, luckily. But I'm more of a classicist in my taste in art. I'm either classicist or shapeful. How can I say it? Shapeful abstracts. Okay, then I believe you may even start doing it, Purposeful Tortoise. I've actually seen somebody put paint. I know to me it's animal cruelty. I've seen somebody put paint on the pads of frogs and get them to jump on a canvas. And it's been interesting, but it's that thinking outside the box that I'm picking up on. But also, I feel there was a Purposeful Tortoise. I feel there was a questioning about whether you should have stood up for yourself. Okay. I do feel there may be some sort of Greek connection, Greek or Roman connection. Yeah, don't question it. Keep standing up for yourself. There's a Greek or Roman connection with you. Or Greek or Italy. Greece or Italy. I have to go, from what I'm seeing, I'm seeing like Olympic rings, so I have to go with Greece. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. Your mum grew up in those places. Can I ask, is your mum still here? You're partly Greek. I knew there was a Greek connection. Is your mum still here? Still living? Okay, I feel as if mum's birthday's coming up. I know Mother's Day has just gone, but I feel mum's birthday is coming up. Your Omar love Greek food. Okay, then whoever's early June, out of your Omar and your mum, whoever's early June. It's in October. I don't know for which one, but I get somebody early June. Between the 2nd and the 7th. Your Omar's birthday is soon. I get between the 2nd and 7th of June. No wonder the butterflies came up. I feel your Omar spent time isolated. I feel there may have been a dementia type of ailment towards the end. Okay. Sorry, I've got to allow your Omar to shake that confusion because I feel a lot of the time was spent crying. A lot of Omar's time was spent crying. I feel your Omar met one of her male children when passing over. So a male child passed before Omar. And I do have to give it a little minute, but... Okay. Then I would say your mum would know about this. Your mum would know about this. Because I'm also getting the letter M as being prominent. And I don't know whether that's with your Omar, whether that's with the child that passed first, before Omar. And I'm being drawn to say there's something about March too. I know March has an M, but that wasn't the M I was seeing. I was keeping my energy going. And I was drawn to say March. So it may take some investigation within family to find out. To me, the energy I'm picking up is it was a full-term miscarriage or a full-term stillbirth. But there's something about March to do with your Omar. Either that's when your Omar passed, was March. I'm not sure. And that's what I have for you, Purposeful Tortoise. And remember to stick to your guns. Stand up for your boundaries. It won't end in the heartache. It won't end in the heartache that you anticipate. So please get some restful sleep. I feel when you met for coffee, you were celebrating somebody's achievement. That's specific, Karen. Purposeful Tortoise, thank you for the hydrate. I do need my coffee. Now, Sinful, it is you. Okay. And then I think we're back to the queue. Yep, Sinful, it is you, and we're back to the queue. Yes, sometimes the best evidence that you can get is stuff that you don't even know about, that you have to investigate. Hi, Sinful. I haven't removed Sinful yet, Lady Palestine. Give me a second to catch up. Okay. But I believe we're back to the queue after that, so... Okay. I feel you may have just signed an agreement with a company. No. Okay. I can live with that. What is... Come on. No, my guide's insisting on this one. I've got to stick with it. There's an agreement that has just been reached. Either it's a sponsorship, it's something to do with increasing the money. Okay. And I feel someone's angry at having missed out. Sun and the star together. Oh, I like this one. Then it's either like tax times vary around the world. In Australia, we have ours in June, July. Other countries have it in January. Other countries have it now. I feel as if there is a refund coming. After fear that there would need to be a payment made. Yeah, there's a refund incoming. I feel as if you might be up in your head about the amount you've already spent. It's like there's something that's already spent. And I get the same standing up for boundaries energy I got with Purposeful Tortoise. I do get reward. If you are standing up for your boundaries as well, I do get reward. Okay. You're feeling left out in the cold because of differences or competition. Land and History Buff, welcome in. 3 stream streak. Congratulations on the channel points. But there's a competition vibe I'm picking up where you're going to win. It's like someone you used to work alongside or in tandem with. There's a competition vibe here. Okay, my guide told me to stick with it. I'm sorry you're not relating with it, but when my guide says stick with it... Okay. I feel there may be someone who is working with you or knows what you do that you're suspect about. They could be a Leo or a Cancer. Leo or Cancerian I'm picking up. So what's that? July, August, around that time. Okay, it was someone that presented as stable, made sense. But I feel you're now stopping and thinking about why it made sense. We've got the Tower. I feel you may have put yourself in isolation to mull things over. I feel as if there's a time lapse in between money spent. Breenie, welcome in. All spots are full at the moment. I've had crazy internet issues today. Crazy. I feel as if the money you've spent, the time in between slowed things down, or something changed in between ordering and getting, that the gap isn't as the opportunities changed between ordering and getting. And there's a question about whether it's worth the effort. I feel as if there's a lot of backwards and forwards energy here, Sinful. So whatever this relates to, it's been backwards and forwards. And it's been related to building your stability. I do feel as if there's some kind of refund coming your way. I also get the energy that you may be considering leaving someone. You can relate to, okay, but there's also an energy of you considering leaving someone because it's been too much effort. And it's a one-way type of effort. And I feel you vocalized it and had little response. I'm picking up the thing that's making you stay is the fear of being alone. I want to say if you look at it objectively, you already are alone. But I've got the star and the sun one after the other. But you're focused on what's going wrong. Start focusing on what's going right. There is some sort of refund coming in. There's a refund coming in. And I want to say the loneliness with the Three of Pentacles, where I'm picking up the loneliness and the leaving, it's not going to be for too long. Okay, Love Oracle. The loneliness isn't going to be for too long. Start focusing on the abundance that is there. Focus on the abundance that is there, not what is not there. Because if it's not there, it's not there. Home. Yeah. One may be prominent that you've been seeing lately. As I said, if you do leave a current situation, it's not going to be that long. I feel you already know this. Somebody else is already there. And I do feel as if they've shown you that they're willing to give you more. It may even be a past person that's come back. And that's what I have for you, Sinful. You're welcome. And I can see the threes with the hearts. I was trying to work out why 3 keeps jumping out of the home card. Either Where You Live has a number 3 in it. I know it is cute. Either Where You Live has a number 3 in it, or Where You Work has a number 3 in it. And I am still having to walk around due to the surgery that I did have. So just bear with me. I'll put the B right back up. I'm glad we got there in the end. Yes, I thought it was Where You Live had a 3 in it. Wouldn't be at all surprised if it had 8-3 in it. But I don't want to give away people's addresses. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Where you live or where you work. So I will put the list up just so I know where I am when I get back. Okay. There we go. 8 trees. That's funny. But I do have to get up and go for a walk around. Bear with me. I'll be back as soon as I can. Right, I am back. Hopefully there is no lags. I can't see any, which is good. Okay, it will be Savine, then Charlie. So, Savine, you are up. Shoot for the sun, welcome in. Hello, Savine. Okay. You're wanting a romance read. Just let me know if that resonates, Savine. You're wanting a romance read. Or relationship read, whatever you want to call it. Just let me know if it resonates with you. Sure. Okay, I split the deck and I got the Lovers and the Sun. So I feel you've got nothing to worry about. Although, having said that, I'm picking up like a desperation, frustration feeling. Queen of Swords, okay. Yeah, it's like sitting there saying, come towards me, but you got a sword in your hand. It's like, sword, oh yeah, Queen of Swords are the Lovers. Okay. Just let me know if that resonates. It's like you're trying to communicate something in a relationship or about a relationship and it's not getting heard. Okay, I should really stream a, relationships thing. Because I feel as if it's dating, but it's a job interview. Okay, Three of Wands. I feel you may be looking overseas. Ace of Cups. I've got to do this. Six of Pentacles. Okay, there's success. But it may be where you're putting your energy. I feel you might be putting your energy towards the type of situation others have, as if you're comparing. And this, I call it Instagram fantasy. Everybody seems to compare to an Instagram fantasy or a vlogger's fantasy luck. Just remember, when you are comparing, you don't see behind the scenes. Five of Cups. I get the energy like you feel like you've tried and tried, and when you let your guard down was when you got the wrong person. Now, I feel you're already in a situation, actually. But it's like, when you've let your guard down, that person seems to upset you. It's like a hyper-vigilant feeling I'm getting. The World. Yeah. It's like I'm getting the grass is greener feeling. As if you're starting to question something. Nine of Wands. It's as if, how much longer do I have to put up with this? You might actually be creating your own tower moment here. And I get a feeling of a major city here. And I'm being drawn to say Chicago. Three of Cups. It's almost like I feel you are in a situation yourself. You are already connected. But you're questioning where the fun is. You're questioning why you always have to be hyper vigilant. Yeah. It's almost like you're begging for a bit of a rest, a bit of excitement, a bit of fun. And unless you take charge of that fun, it's not coming in. You've got the Two of Cups at the end of your read. Now, this is the pin-up deck, just for anybody who's interested. Two of Cups at the very end of your read. Yeah, this is a sub-read. I do feel as if I feel as if there needs to be like, I can say one of the most successful, yeah, that's okay, subconscious, I got it now. The most successful relationships I've ever known had at least a once a month date night and a once a month check-in on the relationship night, where you would sit down and say, what's working, what's not working, how can we fix it? And I do feel as if someone is willing to pour into you, but it needs to be realistic, us conversation. Not based on what you've seen others do. Because I feel as if you may have tried to do what others do and it hasn't worked out. That's because you and the person you're with are not others. And I really feel with the two lines first and last, I'm picking up a current disagreement. So a disagreement that happened in the last 3 or 4 days. The Lovers ended up at the bottom of the deck. And with the Two of Cups on the table, yeah, I feel like I'm picking up a disagreement in the last 3 or 4 days. So let me know if that resonates, because this reading is pretty confusing to me. It's almost like looking at perfect world and trying to emulate perfect world. No disagreement. Okay, difference of opinion there. A difference of opinion. But it's sort of like looking at perfect world and thinking doesn't match up to perfect world. okay, Savine, I got it. But I feel that this energy could just be a lull. Okay, I have 13th Oracle, Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. You get to choose which of those oracles you would like. I sort of get a bouquet as if an anniversary is coming up. Like in my mind, I get my choice. Let's go Vintage Wisdom. Stick with the vintage theme. Okay, Karen, there you go. There may be a difference of opinion on where to holiday or whether to holiday. I'm picking up someone likes traditional and another person likes islands, as in Fiji, Bali. I have to let them all fall down now. No, I don't. There we go. Yeah, someone likes architecture, old school stuff, and the other person likes modern, freewheeling island energy. Okay, Savine, let's see what we've got. Discernment. I feel this suits you quite well. But I feel you have a... See, island sounds nice to you, but I can tell you now I'd much rather go to... Venice. I'd much rather go to the ruins of the Colosseum. No, I lie when I say that. Somewhere that's architecturally nice. Discernment. Okay, depicted here is an adaptation of 3 wise monkeys, replaced by 3 vintage geishas. Their gestures characterize the famous proverb, speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. Our sense organs can lead us astray from our goals and best intentions, or aid us in getting to the truth of a situation. The discernment card heralds an opportunity for powerful growth and expansion, and for the need for raised awareness. Examine the facts, draw on relevant wisdom learnt from past experience, and listen to your intuition. Now is the time to examine the bare truth moving forward, and for being mindful of any possible consequences of thoughts, deeds, and actions. 3 spheres, the zodiac, compass, and world, crown each geisha, suggesting variety and favourable circumstances for significant advancement. But this forward motion depends on the quality of wisdom underlying your powers of discernment. The crown in the far distance indicate an omen of approaching change. In shamanic practice, crow medicine is called upon to aid clarity of vision and personal transformation. Guard against scattering your energies at this time, and know that the mighty ally of discernment is as critical to your survival along the spiritual path as on the physical plane. There are not many worldly laws to protect the human heart as it ventures into the unseen realms of the spiritual psyche. Yet the perils are just as real, if not greater, precisely because of their intangible nature. The sovereignty of our spiritual domain rests with our own wise counsel and the natural laws of cause and effect. Wise discernment is key to effective integration of spiritual principles in our daily life, and well worthy of the time, effort, and patience to cultivate it. I do feel like you're grappling with a decision. Having read the discernment card and know the tarot, I feel as if you are, it's like Two of Swords energy almost, that you don't know which way to take something. But I do feel discussion and wisdom are key. Because as I said before, I get that you're pretty much over-compromising at the moment. And Savine, hopefully that resonates with you. Best of luck. I see it turning out well. You've got the Three of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Cups in the future position. So I feel whatever this is, it's not going to be boring anymore. I do still feel it has something to do with a love relationship. So there you are, Savine. That's yours. Oops. Put these the other way. Okay, and yes, heart and mind. As I said, the middle row was like a minor blip at the moment. And Charlie. Hey, Blue Moss Dragonette, welcome in. Charlie, you are next. I'm getting there, Blue Moss Dragonette. Hola, Charlie. I've been diagnosed with a lifelong condition, so I have to find a way through. But I'm recovering. Snow Kai, welcome in. Okay, I will fix that up. There we go. There's space there now. Okay. Charlie, I feel there's been a resolution to conflict. Como estas? Como estas? That means thank you, doesn't it? Help me out here, people. I'm trying to learn. Okay, Charlie, I feel as if there's been a resolution to conflict. Okay. That resolution may not be the happy one. Oh, it means how am I doing? Thank you, baby Evelyn. I'm still recovering from surgery. The doctors told me it was going to be weeks, measured in weeks, not days. So, yes. Oh, that's what I picked up on, Charlie. The 6 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and then 8 of Swords. I feel as if you cannot understand why, but I do see a return home. I feel, Charlie, you're questioning why. I get uncertainty of where to go now, but there's a desire to return home. There's a desire to return home, but there's also a reluctance to. You're feeling in your heart, Charlie, that you're able to fix this. You're unsure about the energy, though. Okay. You just want things to be balanced. It's almost like your partner exiting, there wasn't balance there. It's almost like someone had to get their own way all the time. I feel as if there's a communication difference that's based on geography. So either a different dialect. Yeah, you want to fix this, Charlie. I feel as if you're uncertain whether it can be fixed. You would like your partner to make the first move. Let's say the Sun. They may. Your partner may actually return. I've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. However, your partner may actually return, but if you're desiring to return home, see DeLuca, thank you for the 13-month subversary. Oh, I do have something to show you too, see DeLuca. I'll get it when I do my next walk around. But Charlie, I feel as if your partner may return. It's going to take discussions, but I feel as if it's a successful return. Yet please don't delay your desire to return home. You need to do what brings you comfort at the moment. Because I feel an unclear head. Yeah, I get that you want to fix it, but I feel it'll be successful to fix. I understand you, Charlie. I do understand you. I've got the Six of Wands. I've got the Ace of Swords, Justice, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups as the outcome. I do feel it's fixable. I feel you might be both stubborn, both wanting your own way. And it's one situation. I don't see multiple situations. But I feel your confusion here. It's like, what just happened? And hopefully you're able to go back and watch the VOD, Charlie, because you'll get the bigger picture with the VOD. And I'll leave it there for you, Charlie. And yes, just answering everybody's questions on how I'm doing. Recovery from the surgery is ongoing, measured in weeks, not days. And it's a lifelong condition. So it's never going to go away. And the course of treatment I'm on is pretty nasty. Yeah, I get that, Charlie. If you watch the VOD, you will actually see it come together in the read. I do believe it's possible. So that's what I have for you. You can have an oracle, just hit the redeem. And I'll clear some space on this table. I need a bigger table, I think. Just click the redeem under the channel points, Charlie. It's redeem full oracle. Ah, there we go. Love oracle. That's all right, Charlie. I'll do the love oracle one. Okay. I feel as if the love oracle is going to show anxiety and unfinished business, but we'll see. We'll see. One. It's as if your person has left you guessing. There's still that attraction between the two of you, and I feel it might have been the way you view money has been a root cause of disagreement. It left you trying to walk a tightrope or reading between the lines when you were with this person. I feel you need to have a discussion on how you view money. Is money something that you earn only to spend it? Or is money something you save and leave for your children? How you view money. That's what I mean by that. There's a lot of people, especially now, that believe if they go out and earn money, they deserve to enjoy it. Whereas I believe one person thinks it should be saved for a rainy day. It should be saved for when things go wrong. The other person, I feel, thinks that you earn it and you spend it. You reward yourself by going on lavish holidays. Okay, let's see. Yeah, grass is greener attitude. You know this is fixable. Charlie, I believe within your heart you know this is fixable. So hopefully that resonates, Charlie. Because bottom of the deck is liquid courage. I know liquid courage is drinking alcohol. But I feel like someone, either yourself or your person, has vaped a lot. Vaped or smoked. Take it as that resonates. Yeah. Unfinished business. I split the deck. Unfinished business. Unexpected text. And what was the other one? Yeah. Okay. Then I feel a lot may have been consumed. So your person is just as sad as what you are. Okay, I have to get this because I've got... Okay, I don't need that. I've got medical people that are ringing, etc. And I've got to make sure I take the right calls. So Charlie, I do believe it's fixable. Okay. Blue Moss Dragonet was fastest finger first. There you go. But as I said, C. DeLuca, I have something to show you and I'll get it once I'm up and about. But V, you are up next. Hey V, welcome in. Okay. V, can you understand fear? You're welcome, Charlie. Yes, rewatch the VOD. I know you do. So, V, can you understand fear? I feel as if there's some fear around, will I be protected? No, you can't understand it. Okay. Okay. I feel there's an important date coming up. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Date as in day, time. I feel there's an appointment made. Oh, Blue Moss Dragonhead, I'm sorry to see you leave. But welcome in, C. DeLuca. I feel as if there's a set appointment day, time that needs to be attended. There's no appointment. Okay. Then why am I seeing outcome as being on your mind? It's almost like I get job interview vibes here. Two of Wands. Yeah. Some of my reads have been definitely futuristic, so if you're on the lookout for a job, the Empress showing up last, it could be anything actually. It definitely has something to do with your financial position. You're worried about your financial position and moving forward. You wish you were in a better state. And I think at the start of the stream I was saying that I read a scientific research paper that was in relation to dating, and asking somebody how much money they earn is actually puts both people on the defensive. Yeah, but I feel it's stepping out in life. And as I said, I do get job interview vibes with this read. I feel it might even be something that starts off part-time and extends. It starts off casual and extends to part-time, or it starts off as a trial and it ends up going somewhere. I have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So this could also relate to your wish for someone to provide for you. Then you need to get back on the CV thing. You don't stop sending CVs until you sign on a dotted line. You're wishing for a partner. Yeah, I feel you're going to have to step up for yourself. I'm not saying that a partner's not there. What I'm saying is that it would be a better outcome if you stepped up for yourself. Okay, I can understand why you're saying that, V. Not necessarily provide for you, but in a good position financially. If you consider yourself not in a good position financially, why should there be an expectation that the person you meet be in a better position financially than you? And I feel the example I was talking about was one that I read a scientific paper on asking about someone's financial position. Yeah, but broken men doesn't necessarily mean broke, as in haven't got 2 cents to rub together. If you're asking somebody about their financial position in the early stages of dating, you're actually putting them in a suspect mindset. Whereas if you ask them about their passions, leave the financial thing until you know your moral compass aligns. If your moral compass doesn't align, it doesn't matter how much money they've got. They may be the one that has the moral compass of my money is my money. Just think of that, because I've met more men, just to use the colloquially correct terminology, I've met more men that have nothing that try harder and will provide than what I have met on the other end of the spectrum that have money. The reason they have it is they don't spend it. So have a think about that, V. Ask the people you date about their passions, not necessarily about their pocketbook. And you can turn it round in one swift dating is about having fun. It's not necessarily about a job interview. And that's why I get job interview vibes here. It's like, what salary do you... If you change dating from the job interview questions to personal questions, you want to get to know them, their morals, their values, their outlook on life. I feel you'll go further, V. Okay, C. DeLuca skipped redeem the queue. Now I've actually got to go for my walk now. Putting a time frame on it too doesn't work well, V, because it puts people under pressure. It's like, never ask the question of how soon do you want kids. It sends them running. Sends them running. But I'll go for my walk a little bit early so that I can show C. DeLuca what I have. Yeah, I get the pressure of marriage from home. I get all of that. But I'll be back as soon as I can. I don't walk very fast. I didn't before, and it's slower now. And I am back. And see, DeLuca, was your guess right? The colour isn't very good because the lighting in here isn't very good. So, just to see if your guess was right. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Yes, it is pretty. It's textured and ultra soft. And as it goes out, the patterns start forming. And I still have to get in touch with Delightful because I had COVID, so I unpicked it. I had COVID, so instead of unpicking it and washing it and all of that sort of stuff, I threw it out and had to start again. So I'm a bit behind. Although I have told myself I'm going to stop predicting. Thank you. I'm going to stop predicting. I get myself a bit behind. So, anyway. Where do I want? It'll happen when it happens, see, DeLuca. But yes, it'll be pretty difficult for me to catch up now. Although recovery, that is a huge progress. But if I hadn't been recovering from surgery, I don't think I would have got as much done. So yes, we can look at the bright side of things. I'm trying to. But I feel as if there's a bit of a mad panic in your household. I'll just make sure I did the next. I don't think I did. Here we go. Yet the colour is amazing, believe it or not. I was a bit shocked. It doesn't look like that in the ball. So, there we go. I feel as if there's a difference of opinion on what's needed. As in crib, as in change table, dare I say it. It's like there's different rules and regulations, so it could even be a car seat. You know how it used to be one particular model of car seat you could take them home from hospital with. And C. DeLuca actually redeems Skip the Queue. There's only one redeem of Skip the Queue in the whole thing. In the whole channel points, baby Evelyn. So hopefully that answers your question. And C. DeLuca redeemed it. Those combos you haven't had. I feel like there's a reliance on what you already have or what family members already have. So, yes, there's a reliance on what family members already have, on what... And I do boost subs as well, baby Evelyn, so I would look into whether it is considered legal, is the energy I get. I feel in terms of car seat, crib, or cot, we call them cots here in Australia, so I could be a little bit off. But there's a reliance on what you already have. However, I feel the laws have changed. I don't mean to panic you, but it's better forewarned. Yeah, a reliance on the past. And also have discussions in relation to what happens in the hospitals. I do know that there's been recent laws changed worldwide about the crib and the spaces in between the slats. I feel that there needs to be an upgrade anyway. And I do believe it was only in the last couple of years. Because my great nephews, I've got 2 great nephews, they were able to use the same model as their parents, but post-COVID, one of my girlfriend's grandchildren couldn't use something that was only 3 years old. Look into it for where it relates to you, but most of this comes from the World Health Organization in terms of, I always do my blankets in accordance with the World Health Organization sudden infant death prevention. So, and the blankets are meant to have a sheet underneath it, by the way. So yeah, I feel as if there's more than one thing that has changed. Yeah, I know it happened to... Seriously, I think it was this particular child has had 4 children. My friend's child has had 4 children. And in between the current one that's just been born and the one before it is 3 years, and yet they weren't able to use 3-year-old stuff. They thought that they would get the best right from the start and use it for all their children. It changed. So, okay. Okay, who's the... I'm getting Mars energy, so I'm either Aries or Scorpio. I know it was a shock to them. They didn't find out until they went to take the baby home from the hospital and found out that the early childcare restraint carrier was now considered obsolete. But I'm picking up Mars energy, so I'm picking up either Aries or Scorpio. And I feel you're having to deal with, I want to say, in-law crosswords. Your son's a Scorpio. Has your son started? Who's the one that started having hissy fits? Or throwing a tantrum, or I don't know what other words to use for that one. Started being angry that they don't get their own way. It's just recent, is what I need to say. Yeah, and I get throwing things. Throwing things. I do feel it's a phase. It's an adjustment phase. I feel it might have something to do with the start of daycare or the start of another person being around anyway. But I do feel as if it's throwing things. And children are children. We all have the same developmental stages no matter how modern we get. No, it won't stick. And I feel it happens more often with grandparent. It happens more often in front of a grandparent. Yeah, I can get the fear. I see the fear now. Ten of Cups. It is only momentary, as in an adjustment phase. 6 months. Don't read anything into it. It's not behavioural. It's not signs of... Not that I see. If it becomes that bad, I would get it checked out. Can you understand it happening more frequently in front of a grandparent? Or directed towards you? One or the other. Yeah, it's sort of like nobody believes it. Until they see it, nobody believes it. Trust me, children are more intuitive than they know. I feel that this is standing ground. This is my space. I'm claiming it. And I want to say there's been a wise soul energy around that sun for ever since birth, really. It could be, but they sense things we don't. So I'm not going to interpret what your sun senses. I'm not in your sun's environment. You've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in the outcome area. Okay. Yeah, children sense things, so I was lucky I never had anybody tell me to stop. So, you know, I might have my difficulties with my mum, but my mum never told me to stop. And I used to see some pretty freaky things. And how a child reacts isn't like an adult. An adult, we've got some wisdom, we learn how to react. How a child reacts is totally different. I do need to say that someone's been more emotional than usual, or more... I can't say easy to anger. I want to say snap. It's like they snap. And I feel this may be your partner. It's like there's stress there, and it's heavy. They're trying to keep it to themselves. You've got the Star on the bottom of the deck, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah. And I feel it's come out in very brief. There's no conversation. It's just brief yes, no, or grunts. No, I didn't mean angry when I said snap. It's like when you're stressed, you tend to say very brief responses. And very fast response. There you go. I get the Star, so I don't see anything being negative about it. I do see that the stress will lift, and I feel the stress is internal as well. I feel they're assessing what actions they need to take. They're not vocalizing them, but they're assessing what action... You know how we assess internally? Yeah. But I feel like there's assessment going on internally. See, DeLuca? And so their mind is sort of wrapped up or totally bombarded by their own self-assessment. Okay. I feel as if there is a project that has been started, as in within your own home space, and you're wondering if it will be finished. Wasted, welcome in. Haven't seen you for ages. There you go. It will be. It will be. I do feel as if that's part of the stress. It's like over responsibility. I can't tell you when, I just know it will be. But I feel like it's something that needs to be done before the seasons change. Take it as it resonates for your area of the world. It needs to be done before the seasons change. I hope that's not a sarcastic, oh man. I would stop the teasing because I feel like that's one of the stress factors your person is thinking of. I feel it'll get done quicker just by listening. And hopefully that makes sense. If I tell you just by listening, it will get done quicker. But I do feel it'll be done before the seasons change. So take it where it resonates in your world. Take it how it resonates for where you are in the world. And yeah. But implement active listening. Because I do feel active listening, which is repeat what you've heard, be understanding. It'll get done quicker. So look up active listening. I'm sure there's someone out there teaching it. There should be. There should be. Now, let's see. Okay. Baby Evelyn, you are next. See, you do eventually get there. I read for everyone. C. DeLuca, you're most welcome. And as I said, the blankets are sometimes exclaimed that they're too big. But I do it according to the World Health Organization SIDS measurements, which are international. Okay. Now, baby Evelyn, can you understand desiring relationship? Read. As a when is it gonna happen for me? I'm glad you're in the stream, and yes, you got to see the patterned blanket, so it's on its way. It's getting there. Okay, let's see what I feel as if a past person was really, really good. Oh, I hope to see you more too, C. DeLuca. It's like a past person was really, really good. I feel you exited, not the other way round. Or you emotionally exited and it just fizzled. Just let me know if that resonates, baby Evelyn. Just a yes, no. I haven't turned over the cards yet, so I have no idea what's going to come up. No idea. And if you get thrown to an ad, just type in ad. And then I know I'm not talking to myself. Okay. So no. Okay. Then I feel your current partner is everything you desired and you're starting to... It's almost like the 7-year itch. The boredom is kicking in. Luck. Okay. I feel your person may actually be Scorpio. Yeah, I feel your person is Scorpio. I do feel you're determined to contribute more. Because I feel your person may actually be Sagittarius. Okay. Your person may actually be the breadwinner. But someone's either Scorpio or Cancer here. Cancerian. You're Scorpio. That makes sense. Your determination is coming through in this reading so much. It's like you're determined to either pick up a side hustle or it's like there's a desire for the two to grow. You're a stay-at-home mum. Okay, can you understand your desire to chip in? Or your desire to contribute is there? It's like you really want to... As I said, your partner's the breadwinner, but you want to contribute. It's like there's something that doesn't sit easy with you. And I feel like you may have actually attempted TikTok or attempted something online. I do feel your partner is actually the traditional one. Yeah, you had tried it. It is hard to stick to any schedule with a 1-year-old. I understand that. But can you understand that it wasn't you trying that upset your partner? It was your partner being very traditional provider instinct. Okay. And I feel the state you're in starts with an A. I feel you're not giving up. I'm just letting you know that I feel your person would pick up an extra job rather than have you do anything. But you're going to try again. Okay, no to the state starting with A. Then what am I seeing? Oh, I've got to rely on pop culture. I'm seeing Shirley MacLaine in a movie, and it's got the excuse me. It's got the oil. Is it oil turbines that go up and down? Oil turbines that go up and down. I do know there are some in California, so here in Australia we don't have them. We have wind turbines for power, but we don't have the oil things. We're oil rich in the sea here in Australia, not on land. But I do see you trying again, because I feel as if you're needing a distraction. You're not sure. Well, have a look, be observant when you're out and about. And then you can come back and let me know what my guide was trying to show me, because I'm not understanding it. There's a desire for wishing to have the same luck as others. You've got the Magician. You're going to give it another go. And hopefully that resonates for you, baby Evelyn. Naomi. All spots are taken at the moment. Now I can put my little obsidian angry owl back. If I put it... There we go. It's an eagle actually, but you will try again. And I feel it will be a little bit more successful for you second time round. Okay. Baby Evelyn, before I leave your energy, can you understand somebody who went a DV situation where somebody went missing while doing what you would like to do? It's like vlogging experience. Someone went missing while vlogging. And we only, like the editing part, we only vlog what we want others to see. Okay. I'm confused too, because I could have moved on to another energy. That's okay. I'd put the cards down, so I do have to move on, baby Evelyn. I do have to go to the next. And hopefully the next can understand. Lady Palace Athena. Thank you, baby Evelyn. And best of luck going forward. Oh. Hello, Lady Palace Athena. Can you understand knowing where someone went missing while vlogging? I heard van life. And I have no idea what it means. I have absolutely no idea what it means. A person now in the spirit world went missing, okay, while vlogging. Okay, I'm going to put this person back with my guide. Because I know a lot of people don't listen until they hear their name. So, we'll see. We'll see. You don't know what it means either. Well, that makes two of us, doesn't it? Makes two of us. And, yeah. Okay, I don't have Netflix. I am so boring. If it wasn't on DVD, I haven't seen it. So I'm a bit outdated when it comes to... That's okay. If you don't know her personally, then it's not yours. So... Okie dokie. I'm going to put these down for a sec. Oh dear. And I've had people comment to me to put it on Do Not Disturb and all of this. But I need something to remind me when I have to stop and have medications. So that's okay. I've put this person back with my guide. And until they can give my guide more information, they stay with my guide. What's hello, anybody home? Because that's something my mum says. That's something my mum says. Lady Palace Athena, I'm picking up an energy of being philosophical about current world events. As in, when did life all change? Why can't we get the same things? Oh, my phone ringing. No, it's just I set my medication reminder alarms now. So I don't forget to take them. Oh. No, they're just medication reminders. My ringtone's tub thumping, by the way. I feel as if you've been trying to meet people and there's like this gap, and you've been philosophical about when did the world change? When did the world change? Yeah. Shadowgate, welcome in. I can't change this. Lover's Ace of Cups. But it's like you're battling what you desire versus what exists. About human behaviour. Yeah, it's like, when did it change? When did people stop admitting to their mistakes? When did people start arguing over the tiniest little thing? I could say it's sort of like you could go back to the invention of television when people stayed home. Yeah, it doesn't exist in this real world now. It's like the hello, the saying hello to a stranger where all you get is a grunt. I know the reality of it. I know it doesn't exist anymore. When I say it doesn't exist anymore, it does exist. However, you have to put up with the grunts if you want to get a hello back. So keep doing it. It's like you're trying to engage in society and you're finding that society is not receptive. Keep doing it. Six of Wands. I just turned over the card. And Strength. Keep doing it. Or the Chariot, sorry. Five of Cups. You are a bit exhausted with it. But just understand the people who grunt back are the ones you don't want to meet anyway. It's sort of like we've been given a shortcut to find out the people we want and the people we don't want. We don't have to really read into it. Yeah, it's like people don't mean it. That's why most people answer with fine. I always answer those questions. Do you want truth or honesty? If somebody asks me how I'm going, I generally ask, welcome in for the first time, dream it possible. I generally ask people, if they ask me how I'm going, apart from when I have some rapport with them, I always ask, in real life, do you want truth or polite? And I'll wait until I get their response of whether they want truth or polite before I answer. And just remember, you don't have to tell everybody certain things. You can respond with fine. But I would start changing your thinking because I've got so many positive cards here. It makes them stop and think. Shadowgate, it does make them stop and think. I even say it to my GP. I said, do you want truth or honesty? Truth or polite? And they sort of stutter. Yeah, don't go blah blah anymore. Just say Do you want truth or polite? And some people do actually care. I found that out. It's not many, but some people do actually care. Yeah, I went off script. So, yeah. The people that don't really want to know will eventually respond with polite, and then I'll say fine. But yeah, I feel you need to change up script. As Shadowgate put it, you need to change up script. Because one of the things I have actually learnt is that there still are kind people out there. It's just we get a glimpse into who people are by how they respond to a hello. Like, I say hello to everybody when I'm shopping. If I'm by myself, I will say hello to everyone. And yes, probably about 80% of them grunt. Most of them say hello back. If I come across kids that have got excellent manners, I always comment to the child, haven't you got wonderful manners? It's like it doesn't hurt me. And I boost somebody's day. If you go through life that way, sometimes you do come across people that vibe the same way. So just remember, you got this combo has thrown me for 6. You got the Lovers with the Ace of Cups, 7 of Swords. I feel like you might be on the verge of stealing someone's heart. Don't go running away because of a difference of opinion. I know, Shadowgate, it is a wow when you get the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. It's the little things. There you go. Dream it possible. See, we can either make somebody have a smile on their face or we can make them frown. I prefer to be the smile on the face person. But then again, I've acknowledged I'm weird. I'm weird. I'm not sure, but the message in the cards was, do not run away because of a difference of opinion. A difference of opinion to me is a point of discussion. Why do you think that way? And you might actually get to know somebody a bit better. I know you're feeling isolated and philosophical about the world, but try not to let it get you down. Try not to let it get you down. Now, let's see. Who's my next? Snowkai, you are up next. And I do have to do some shout outs, I really do. And let's see. There we go. And I've done Breeny's shout out first. Hello, Snowkai. Can you understand feeling stuck with circumstances? I feel I feel as if someone's thrown a wrench in the spinning wheel. I have to close stream because I'm getting pretty exhausted. It's like things were moving along fine and all of a sudden somebody created a problem. Just let me know if that resonates, Snowkai. Either a yes or a no. You can resonate. Okay. My guide got me to stop shuffling. Whatever it is has thrown everything out of balance. And I feel you're left picking up the pieces. The Lovers. It's turned up, but I feel the Lovers is more, it'll be fixed by June. It's sapped you of your energy though. Yeah, it really has. It's put you on the defensive. And I feel as if right now you've pretty much given up trying to do the same thing. Okay. Depends on the next card. You've pretty much given up, but you know within your own heart that that's not the case. You just need to regroup. I feel your go-to is this a person, a romantic connection? I have to ask this because it's a bit confusing. In a sense, I feel as if you've decided to take charge, but that's not where you want to be. You've decided to take charge, take control over the situation all to yourself. But that's not what you want in the outcome. You want equal give and take. Heart says yes, brain says no. Yeah. But you want equality. You want equal give and take. However, I feel as if your mind is saying, no, take complete control and then you won't get hurt again. It's like I hear a roar. Bottom of the deck is rarest of rares, 9 of Pentacles. I bet within a week you'll have regrouped and you'll have picked yourself up and you'll be out there again. I do feel though, can I say you're probably listening to multiple opinions on podcasts or YouTube, and the multiple opinions are actually confusing your approach. Okay. I do feel one of them one of them has a name that starts with M, and it's like, oh no. One of the people you watch about relationships, about dating, and it's like everything's presented in positive. You just have to change the way you speak. No, you don't. It's like you speak how you speak. If someone doesn't vibe with you, it's okay. It's like, I feel one of their advice is, if you go on a date, stop talking to everyone else. And that's not how dating goes. Until you have the exclusivity combo, that's not how dating goes. I'm unusual in emotionally, I can only handle one at a time, but that's me. I don't write off everybody else just because I'm having a first date with someone. If you know who it is, you know who it is. And it's like, some of the advice, my guides are going, oh no, no way. So you will be back out there, and it will be relatively soon, Snowkai. Relatively soon. You've toughened up. Don't let it harden your soul. Or make you cynical, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, I know. And I actually ignore the I'm more in real life person. On the apps, I actually ignore the haze. Hey, how you going? Half-hearted effort. I went and filled out this whole bio that you could pick something from, and you go, hey, I want more effort than that. If you're not doing it at the start, you're not going to do it at number 3. I've actually blocked on just a hey. It's like, who do you think you are, Joey from Friends? As I said, if it didn't exist on DVD, I don't know it. So there might be a more modern... Yeah, I get June. It's like you've dusted off. But June's not that far away. We're already mid-May. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm not even answering Hayes. You put some effort into your hello, particularly on the apps. In real life, it's different. But it's like someone coming up to you and saying, how you doing? It's like, seriously, that's a 25-year-old sitcom, and you're using a line out of it? Can't you do better than that? In real life, I'd say it. On the apps, it's like, why bother typing the response? Why bother even typing the response? But that's what I have for you, Snowkai. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Okay, I can do an oracle. I've got 13th oracle, Vintage Wisdom, Sign of the Times, Law of Positivism, Magic of Unicorns, Energy and Spirit. You get to choose. Energy and Spirit. Okie dokie. Okay, here we go. I've got to say one more and then shuffle. Okay, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. It's like, yeah, lying's taking on a new art form. Or self-promotion's taken on a new art form. Oops, that was my shuffling. I do have to pick them up though. It was half the deck, so there we go. There we are. Prosperity. We had this last week for someone. Forget who it was now. I actually liked it though because it was like Yellow Brick Road stuff. It's sort of, and I did it again. I opened it right on the page. This card heralds a time of great prosperity opening up for you. Abundant blessings may come in many forms and for many reasons. It may be that a project you've been working on for a long time is finally coming to fruition. An investment or potential property sale could be paying off. Or some unexpected gift, like an inheritance, may be coming your way. I hate saying inheritance because to me that means someone is passing. Get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labour and the rewards of your faith. You deserve great undiluted joy. And that radiant garden will be blossoming soon. Even if the shower of blessings only comes in drops and sprinkles at first, remember to notice the gifts already gracing your life. The moments of laughter, beauty, peace, and spirit presence can bring you joy each day. The more you acknowledge those and other forms of value in life, the more your newfound prosperity will grow and multiply. And the affirmation for this card: abundant forms of value will fill my life. I am attracting increasing prosperity, greater peace of mind, and more joyous times. And I feel that it's urging you to focus on the joyous times, because too many people approach the dating scene as a job interview, when we should actually be just curious about people. Curious about what makes them tick. And once we start looking at our curiosity and success in being curious and having fun, our laughter, who makes us laugh, we end up not getting burnt out with the dating as quickly. So focus on the laughter. Trust me, I'm in no shape to date at the moment, so I've put that on hold. Still hopeful, still hopeful, but being curious about people. That's what aids me, because I get to know somebody, I find out they're not a good match. I say,